Okay. We got real cold coming in. The weather's been real cold, so we're gonna wax with some cold wax. I think I have cold wax. If I don't, then where's my wax? Okay, I was pretty sure I had cold wax, but that doesn't seem to be the case right now. So got brand new one, universal. Got racing wax. That's warm wax. And this is all conditioned wax. Where's my cold wax? I have cold wax. It's somewhere else. Okay, great. I don't know where the wax is. It would have been nothing here. Oh, there's the thing I'm looking for. I was looking for this. I have cold wax. I do. I know I do. Just don't know where it is. Not here. Here. I have 2 or 3 brand new wax, which I don't know where it is. Apparently. It's not down there. So hopefully it's in here. Cold wax, here we go. That's my cold wax. I knew it was inside this box. Just didn't know where this box was. Alright, crisis averted. Here we go. We want cold wax. Cold. 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 Orange. Frigid ass, and you want a whole ass. Use no man gradular. -5 to 20. That's what we have. We have single digits. Yeah, they all see it. Anyways. Okay. We're gonna do mine first. And I'm trying to decide what board I want to use today. Do I want to go with the smaller one, or do I want to go with the nicer one? I want to go with my Jones. I like my Jones board. So, I'm going to put some cold wax on this. There's Phase Jones. Put that in here. I need to heat up the wax. Here we go. Turn that on. Let's see. This does not have a temperature to melt it in, so we're gonna go off this one. 130. Yeah, we're gonna go 130, maybe 135. Yeah, that's about right. And while that's going, we can do the edges a little bit. This one. So I'm just cleaning the edges a little bit. Not very, no secret sauce here, nothing intense, just a little bit of diamond just to get rid of the little burrs that were there. Cool, now it's nice and sharp. At least this one is. What about this one? Alright, that's sharp enough. That's probably ready. So we'll get your whole ass wax. I bought this wax in the East Coast in my favorite board shop, the Snowboard Shack at Lincoln next to Loon. And one day I went there and he said, "Oh, this is the best wax. This guy's been snowboarding for 30-40 years. He owns a shop. Really nice guy. I never know his name. But we know each other because I used to go there all the time." Anyways, he said, you know, Hull S Wax is going out of business. This is the last stuff that we have. If you like this wax, get a bunch. So I bought a bunch of his stock, and this is the leftover that I have. I've actually switched to the Swiss wax, that other one, because that one's easier to scrape off. This wax is not so easy to scrape off. It's a lot of work actually, but you know, this wax holds pretty well, and yeah, you go pretty fast. So the Aviator with this wax, with the cold snow that they've had, probably gonna be too fast for first couple of days of the season, to be honest. I don't like to haul too fast. When you go fast, you gotta have a fast reaction time, you know. And since I've only snowboarded twice this year, my reaction time is well, it's no way it's gonna be that fast because I haven't gone that much. So I think after going snowboarding about 10 days in the season is when I get really comfortable with the boards and just feeling it out and all that. And so I seem to get hurt. When I get hurt, it's either in the beginning of the season, because I think I can still snowboard as good as the end of the season, or I get hurt at the end of the season because I'm snowboarding beyond my capabilities. But most of the times it's really in the beginning of the season. I broke my arm a couple years ago, a couple of days in the season of beginning. Sprained a wrist a couple years ago doing some rails, and so yeah, now I've tried to be more conscious about how I'm snowboarding out there, because it's so good, you know, it's so exciting. Like, I know what I've done in the past, and then I think I can do it now, but because I'm out of practice, because I haven't snowboarded in whatever months, then things go real fast and not so well. But if I can maintain that awareness of, you know, knowing that I'm still rusty, then it's usually okay. Like last week I wanted to do some stuff, but I held myself back. All right, that's good enough. You just want to spread it on there, and as I said, this is pretty thick wax. I don't know if you can see that. So that's gonna sit here for, we'll move this out of the way. We'll let that dry for probably 30-40 minutes, and then we'll come scrape it. And maybe change some angles. And this thing, we need to fix this. This keeps coming loose. It's super annoying. This is phase board, and this is the back foot, so you're in and out the whole day. And as she does this, it just loosens it. It loosens it enough that this moves back, so then she's out of her center, and it doesn't ride well, because you wanna line this and this to have your weight around the center of the board. So if this is forward and her center is here, then this moves back. Then her center is going to be somewhere over here, while the center of the front foot is going to be in the middle. So you're misaligned and the board behaves really bizarre. There's some snowboard tech for you. So actually, I didn't check her edges, so let's check her edges. Her edges are pretty rough. She's been running over some rocks. I don't know if the audio picks that up, but that rough edge is like right there. Oh, it's real rough. She ran over a rock last time there. We just want to clean that up, make it nice and smooth. And so I do this a couple times a season, the edges, and I actually like taking it to the board shop, because they do a better job than I do with the edges. I'm really just cleaning them. But at the board shop, they'll sharpen them. So that's better. It's pretty bad through here though. Yeah, she definitely ran over some rocks here. It's a little better. Good enough. We won't need the edges today, because, oh no, it dripped. Oh no, I got it in my hands. Ooh, that burns. We won't use the edges too much today, because there's fresh snow that landed this week. I think it was like 30 inches of snow. Came down earlier in the week and it's been real cold, unseasonably cold. It's not that cold over here in Washington. It's been very cold, so the snow consistency should be soft and cold and sticky. That's why we're putting this cold wax on, because it will be sticky. You know what? A different camera view would have been useful for this kind of task, wouldn't it? Yes, it is. So I am beginning to make more videos and thinking about how to make it more interesting. So I think a different camera angle for this activity would have been pretty good if I had two camera angles. Yeah, so her board is a little drier than mine. I can feel it. Just the way that the wax is spreading on it. So I'll be putting a little bit extra here just to get in there. I don't know. So I've been doing waxing. I've been waxing like this for probably 10 years. It's fine. I'm not really sure that this is the best way to do it. I'm sure I've seen videos online and people do it differently. I don't know that there is like a correct way to wax. If there is, let me know and I'll learn some and I'll add to my resources. I'll add to my skills, but seems pretty good. I mean, what you're doing is you're trying to add the wax into the pores of the base, because those pores is what there's a space between the base and the snow, right? And those pores are where the water of the snow comes in contact with. So you want those pores to have a certain, you know, aspect to it so that the water can flow. And if the base is dry, meaning the base has no wax, then the water sticks to it and it doesn't flow. Think about like when you use it operates like a lubricant. You know, if you're getting a massage and the person starts massaging skin to skin without any lubricant, it's kind of rough and sticks. So that's what the wax does. And you apply the wax, heats it up, puts it into the pores of the base, and then you scrape the excess wax. So you want the wax to go inside the pores, and that's what causes the board to glide on top of the snow and really go faster. And let me tell you, there's nothing worse than snowboarding with a board that has no wax. It's kind of like riding a bicycle with really low PSI on the tires. You know, you just get a lot of friction and it just slows you down, and sometimes it slows you down so much that it will like throw you forward. So waxing is always good. I don't think you can over wax. You know, I mean, I don't think you can wax too many times. I like to wax every 2 or 3 times I go, 4 times. So there it is. That's waxed. So we'll just let that dry now, and within 30-40 minutes we'll we'll scrape it. So there's a mount. So we just waxed these boards and we're gonna let them sit here for 30-40 minutes. We're gonna go work on our PT. I need to do some PT for my leg, and then we'll come back here and scrape these. And the waxing is the easy part. I don't like scraping. You'll see why. Okay, we got another camera up there. This should be dry, and yeah. So here I'm applying pressure evenly across this edge, bottom edge, and I'm just scraping the excess wax away. And here you want to go with the board's direction, right? You don't want to scrape this way. So what you end up doing is formulating these rails almost where water and snow can get into, cause you to go pick up speed and glide on top of the snow. This is the function of the board, glide on top of it. And as I said, I don't do it perfect, I just do it good enough. So you see how there's marks here now from scraper. It feels pretty good. That wax is really hard. Now we take this here. That's some metal. This is soft. And all we're gonna do is scrape it like this. It's the polish. I didn't do this polish for a long time, but when I started doing it and I got this tool, it really makes a difference. It becomes real shiny. You're literally just polishing it. Good enough. Nice and smooth. And since we're gonna take this in the van now, close these so they're not banging around. Make sure everything's tight. It's ready to go. It's a workout. Hopefully this one is going to be cold. That's what they said. That's what the condition said. Put on some cold wax, so I did. It should be fine. There's no way it's going to be warm. Whew. It's a lot of work. Well, let me tell you, I haven't used that cold wax for a long time, and it's a lot harder than what I'm used to. Yeah. All right, that's all set. Let's give it another buff. Beautiful. Whew. That's it. There are our boots. It's my boots. Put the laces away. Here's her boot. Okay, well, hopefully the camera caught something good.